Hey, enlightened people. I wanted to talk today about ruts and getting in bad patterns and what that means to all of us. You get in ruts when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're not snapping out of it, You got to snap out of the slumber. And a lot of people are walking the walking dead today. They move around, but they're asleep. And they're just zombie-like. That is because of all the medication they're taking. And they're taking it, believe me. I'd say this whole country's on meds. America, the USA, to deal with their problems. The pharmaceutical companies are like the third most profitable thing on the pyramid. Maybe the second. Way up there. That will keep you in a pattern. That will keep you in a rut. That'll keep you feeling the same way. I wouldn't know because I've never taken meds and will never take them. They're unhealthy and they just keep you in sleep. They just keep you not living up to your full potential. But getting to ruts, that's the subject. It's a very painful feeling to feel like you're in a rut and you can't get out of it. But you can get out of it. All you have to do is not walk the same path to work every day, not drive the same path to work every day, not make your breakfast at your place. You want to go out and have breakfast at some neat new coffee shop or diner with his fun, with his people engaging with each other, celebrating life. Wouldn't that bring you more life? Of course it would. We need inspiration in this world, people, and there's less and less of it every day. That's another subject. Just thought of another good one. But I was in the biggest rut when I was driving a cab here in New York City several years and working a lot. I had a lot of cash money at the time, but I just lived for the moment. I did put some money away, but I wanted to buy the latest gadget, the latest toy, but the job put me in a serious rut because I was doing it 5 to 7 days, and these are 12-hour shifts, and of course I'll never do that again. I'll only work for myself, only work on what I want to work on, my own artistic projects, and everyone else should too. You want to get out of that soul-sucking job. Yeah, it's sucking your soul. You're not being appreciated. You're probably not making that much money, or not as much money as you feel you deserve, or what you can make a decent living at, if not a good living. And it'll keep you in a rut. Doing the same thing is the epitome of a rut. Settling for less is a rut. You gotta break out of it. And to break out of it is, you have to do some self-analysis. Sit down at home in a full lotus position, yoga, just on a chair or on your bed, and just really say, what's going on here? If you're not 100% happy, just say, all right, I acknowledge that. You know, you have to admit things. You have to say, this ain't happening. You know, this ain't going so good right now. You just have to say to yourself, man, you know, I've been doing the same thing for like months, maybe even years. The same way, the same breakfast, the same habits, the same path. Change is scary. That's why people don't do it, myself included. But I'm starting to shake this stuff up. You gotta shake it up. You gotta embrace change. You can't be afraid of change. Change is always happening. It always has been happening. And the people that succeed a lot aren't afraid of change. We get comfortable. And I've been there many times. Get comfortable with comfort. I mean, you're not challenging yourself. You have to challenge yourself. You should do it all the time, at least once in a while, to shake things up and realize that this is bogus, that this isn't happening, that you're not feeling chipper. You can pop some St. John's wort too. That'll help you feel better. Vitamin, that'll make you feel better. Yep. And we got the helicopters watching me now. Oh. Wow. God, the light is so weird this time of day. It's about after 4 p.m. But keep it interesting. Make your life interesting. Life can be very interesting. It gets boring when you do the same shit. Do the same thing every day. You have the same meal. Your friends talk about the same things. So get rid of those friends. Unless they start changing with you. Staying on your level. I can see why people get rid of certain people, because they're not growing. They're not challenging themselves. Yeah, they were fun to hang around with in college, but man, you know, you can't relate to them anymore because they've been afraid of change. They're in a rut. Well, ruts hang around with other ruts. You don't want to be the rut rats. It's a painful feeling. It sucks. It's right up there with regret and frustration. Those are 3 of the most painful feelings I've experienced in my life. And ruts absolutely suck. You want to do everything to get out of one. But first you have to admit to yourself that you're in one. What can I do to change? If you have to ask somebody you can really trust, a friend, you know, I've been feeling this way and I work at this job and, you know, it's kind of blasé and my friends are kind of blasé and I don't feel enthusiasm for life anymore. Well, I didn't want to get out here today at first. I said, it's too late. You know, the sun's not working for me right now. It's starting to go out. But if I didn't do that, I'd be in kind of a mini rut. Okay, I took a day off. I don't have a vid to upload. You know? Now I have several. And I have for several more days. And it's supposed to be nice, you know, I have to check on the weather and stuff, but it would have made me feel more, I don't know. I don't really suffer from guilt anymore. Regret a little bit on a mild level, because your instinct told you you wanted to go out, but you kept procrastinating. That's another rut in itself. I'll do it tomorrow, man. I'm tired today. I didn't really feel like it. Well, you have to get past that feeling. You have to bring more discipline in your life. And you can say, oh, discipline, that's another rut. No, it's not. You can say in the sense of, well, I'm going to the gym at the same time and I'm on this exercise routine. Well, you don't have to go the same day, the same time. That's where you shake it up. I'm just giving it another example. Just keep it real, keep it interesting, keep your enthusiasm going, because you're going to be more a gift to other people and mostly to yourself. You want to keep it going, man. Just realize what's going on in your life. Admit what's happening. Reflect and make that change. And you'll feel a lot better, believe me.